Kirinyaga Governor Ny Guru has threatened to sack all the striking doctors at Karugoya Hospital should they fail to report to work by Monday, June 10. Medics at the facility downed their tools on Wednesday, May 29, to protest poor working environment, inadequate staff, lack of clean water among other issues. Speaking at Kiambatha Primary School grounds in Narayama Ward, Kirinyaga East Sub-County on, the county boss said the court had declared the strike illegal and doctors were contravening of the law. "We cannot allow the people of Kirinyaga to continue suffering because of a few people who have refused to obey the court order and want to push their own political agenda," she said. The governor accused the health workers of deliberately allowing the hospital to sink into deplorable state so as to find a reason to justify their strike. Prior to their strike, Waiguru fired 300 health workers including cleaners, plunging the county's biggest hospital into crisis. Related slideshow, news and pictures provided by photo services. Mufti Aziz Hasanovic speaks before performing Eid al-Fitr at Zagreb Mosque in Croatia, on June 4, 2019. Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei delivers his speech to the crowd during the 30th death anniversary of former Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, in Tehran, Iran, on June 4, 2019. A suspect is held down by police after a shooting in Darwin, Australia, on June 4, 2019. The shooting killed 4 people. Cardinal George Pell leaves the Supreme Court of Victoria, in Melbourne, Australia, on June 5, 2019. He has served 3 months of a 6-year conviction for sexually assaulting 2 choir boys. The 77-year-old was found guilty on December 11, 2018, in Melbourne's County Court. People attend a rally against Prime Minister Andrej Babis and Minister of Justice Marie Benisova at the Wenceslas Square in Prague, Czech Republic, on June 4, 2019. People have joined the protest organized by the non-governmental organization Million Moments for Democracy, which demanded the resignation of the Justice Minister and is against the Prime Minister, who is suspected of allegedly abusing EU subsidies. Muslims attend Eid al-Fitr mass prayer at El Sadiq Mosque, in Cairo, Egypt, on June 5, 2019. Firefighters on duty on the A5 following an accident in Karlsruhe, Germany, on June 5, 2019. A man takes a bath under a water tap to cool off on a hot summer day in Lahore, Pakistan, on June 2, 2019. Women buy traditional bangles in preparation for the upcoming Eid al-Fitr celebrations in Lahore, Pakistan, on June 2, 2019. Anti-government supporters throw flares at the police during a protest calling for fresh elections in Tirana, Albania, on June 2, 2019. People look at debris at the site of a car bomb blast in Azaz, Syria, on June 2, 2019. Activists tear down a monument of Soviet Chief Marshal Georgy Zhukov in Kharkiv, Ukraine, on June 2, 2019. The activists broke the monument to pieces as one of the last symbols of the Soviet era. Pope Francis bids farewell to Romanian President Klaus Iohannis at the end of his visit to the country, on June 2, 2019. Israeli soldiers maneuver their tanks in the Israeli-annexed Golan Heights on June 2, 2019. Participants take part in the Color Run race in Kiev, Ukraine, on June 2, 2019. The faithful take part in a religious procession marking the Roman Catholic feast of Corpus Christi, which celebrates the presence of the body and blood of Jesus Christ and the elements of the Eucharist, bread and wine respectively, in Minsk, Belarus, on June 2, 2019. A woman cools herself down inside Al-Hol refugee camp in northern Syria on June 2, 2019. Special Representative for Afghanistan Reconciliation Zalmay Khalilzad III holds talks with Pakistani officials in Islamabad, Pakistan, on June 2, 2019, to find a peaceful solution to the ongoing conflict in Afghanistan. Migrants are seen after getting picked up by a Coast Guard patrol after a boat accident off the Libyan coast in Karabouli town, east of Tripoli, Libya, on June 2, 2019. A farmer works in a rice paddy field at Champi, Nepal, on June 2, 2019. Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud talks with Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan ahead of the 14th summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, on June 1, 2019. A man pays his respects to the victims of a shooting at a public works building that claimed the lives of 12 people in Virginia Beach, Virginia, U.S., on June 1, 2019. Fridolin Ambongo Besungu, Congolese Roman Catholic Archbishop of Kinshasa, leads the Mass for Etienne Tshisekedi, former Congolese opposition figurehead who died in Belgium 2 years ago. During a mourning ceremony in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, on June 1, 2019. People enjoy the Korea Queer Culture Festival in front of the City Hall in Seoul, South Korea, on June 1, 2019. Counter-demonstrators wave Israeli national flags as the annual Al-Quds March passes by in the background in Berlin, Germany, on June 1, 2019. The mother of convicted Mexican drug kingpin Joaquin Guzman, Maria Consuelo Lora, leaves the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City, Mexico, on June 1, 2019. She had arrived to apply for a visa to visit her son, who is currently being held in a high-security prison in New York City, New York, U.S. Venezuelan opposition leader and self-proclaimed interim President Juan Guaido during a gathering in Barinas, Venezuela, on June 1, 2019. Relatives and friends of Ethem Sarasulik, a 26-year-old Turkish man who was killed by a riot police officer, take part in an anti-government protest in Istanbul, Turkey, on June 1, 2019. A Sri Lankan Buddhist devotee decorates a stupa with a saffron cloth at the Kataragama Temple in Colombo, Sri Lanka, on June 1, 2019. Egyptians attend a mass iftar gathering in an official attempt to break the Guinness World Record for the largest iftar table, in Cairo, Egypt, on June 1, 2019. One of the murals painted by Brazilian muralists Clara Leff, Oflego and Sarah Lourenço in São Paulo's Brasilândia neighborhood in Brazil, as part of a social media campaign under the hashtag #Elas Representam, they represent, in honor of the members of the Brazilian women's football team, on June 1, 2019. A group of students fixed their robot during RoboLeague 2019 in Yangon, Myanmar, on June 1, 2019. Participants attend an outdoor ballet lesson during the Global Ballet Holidays Festival in Moscow, Russia, on June 1, 2019. Model Chanakarn Wangwa Charamonkal presents one of the most expensive Kanyao durian during the King of Durian 2019 charity auction at a shopping mall on the outskirts of Bangkok, Thailand, on June 1, 2019. Mount Etna, Europe's highest and most active volcano, erupts in Sicily, Italy, on June 1, 2019. Soccer fans watch the UEFA Champions League final between Liverpool and Tottenham during a live broadcast at a local club in Nairobi, Kenya, on June 1, 2019. Israeli security forces escort a group of Jewish settlers visiting the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound, revered as the site of two ancient Jewish temples, in the Old City of Jerusalem on June 2, 2019, as Israelis mark Jerusalem Day. Pope Francis waves as he arrives to attend the celebration of the Divine Liturgy and the beatification ceremony of 7 Greek Catholic martyr bishops at the Liberty Field in Blaj, Romania, on June 2, 2019. A dragon boat team competes in the 2019 Nantong-Hahe River International Dragon Boat Invitational Tournament ahead of the Dragon Boat Festival in Nantong, China, on June 2, 2019. A Congress worker waves the party flag during a demonstration outside Rahul Gandhi's residence, urging him to continue as the party president, in New Delhi, India, on June 1. Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu (C), Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi (R), and Malaysia's Foreign Minister Saifuddin Abdullah posed for a photo during the Turkey-Malaysia-Pakistan trilateral foreign ministers meeting in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, on May 30, 2019. A member of Iraqi security forces inspects the site of a bomb attack in Kirkuk, Iraq, on May 31, 2019. A gale of wind lifts Pope Francis's cassock and covers his face, as he boards a plane to leave for a 3-day trip to Romania, on May 31, 2019. Belarus Prime Minister Syar Hirumaz speaks with his Russian counterpart Dmitry Medvedev ahead of a meeting of the Commonwealth of Independent States Council of the Heads of States in Ashgabat, Turkmenistan, on May 31, 2019. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi gestures towards supporters after his oath during a swearing-in ceremony in New Delhi, India, on May 30, 2019. U.S. President Donald Trump speaks to the media as he departs for Colorado from the White House in Washington, D.C., U.S., on May 30, 2019. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu shakes hands with senior White House advisor Jared Kushner during their meeting in Jerusalem on May 30, 2019. Supporters of the hardline Buddhist monk Ashenworth pray at Shwedagon Pagoda in Yangon, Myanmar, on May 30, 2019, following his arrest warrant on charge of sedition. Kuwait's Emir Sabah al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah and Saudi Arabia's King Salman listened to Tunisian President Beji Caid Essebsi during a group photo session ahead of an emergency summit in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, on May 30, 2019. King Salman opened an emergency summit of Gulf Arab leaders with a call for the international community to use all means to confront Iran. Bhutta also said the kingdom extends its hand for peace. Iranian leader Ali Khamenei makes a speech during his meeting with university instructors in Tehran, Iran, on May 30, 2019. Newly appointed interim chancellor Brigitte Bierlein speaks as Austrian President Alexander van der Bellen looks on in Vienna, Austria, on May 30, 2019. James Marape is sworn in as the new Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea by Governor-General Bob Dada in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, on May 30, 2019. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky attends a meeting with Foreign Ministers Heiko Maas II of Germany and Jean-Yves Le Drian of France in Kiev, Ukraine, on May 30, 2019. Attendees react during the eulogy for Kenyan author and LGBT activist Binyavanga Wainaina, who died in Nairobi last week at the age of 48 during a memorial service in Nairobi, Kenya, on May 30, 2019. Prime Minister of Slovakia, Peter Pellegrini, meets Serbian Prime Minister Ana Brnabic in Belgrade, Serbia, on May 30, 2019. President of the European Commission Jean-Claude Juncker speaks to President of Lithuania Dalia Grybauskaitė during the Charlemagne Prize coronation ceremony in Aachen, Germany, on May 30, 2019. According to the Kirin-Yaga leader, the move aimed at reducing the county wage bill, which she argued was too high to sustain the 300 workers. This formed the basis of disagreement between the Waiguru's administration and the doctors, who faulted her move and demanded that she reinstate the fired employees. The medics were supported by Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union (KMPDU), who visited the facility on Tuesday, May 14, and faulted the county government for failing to ensure the hospital was up to standard. The union in a report indicated the facility was understaffed, and lacked basic equipment such as weighing scales, BP machines and pulse oximeters. It was further established that the health center had poorly equipped laboratory with most of the available tools found to be malfunctioning. The laboratory is not able to perform basic tests such as full hemogram and urinalysis due to obsolete machines and inadequacy of necessary reagents, read the report. Responding to the governor's ultimatum to striking doctors, KMPDU's Central Kenya Region Secretary General Gore Goody not doctor will resume duty until the hospital was certified to be in good condition and all the demands they made fulfilled by the county government.